Maybe we're live, maybe we're not. There we go. Hey, greetings and salutations, my excellent friends. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Steve Miller here, the Chi Ranger, in, of course, one of my favorite places to have coffee, Starbucks. Hashtag coffee time. Anyway, I'm going to take a few seconds to share this video out on the interwebs. So let me pull this up here. I'm using Wirecast Go, which is a new service that's out there where you can actually stream live to YouTube and have it go here. So let me pull this up. We don't need that account. We don't need that account. And we don't need that account. Alright, so that's done. Moving there.
That's your background.
This is the background. That's my wife Jo over there. So it is currently buffering and sending out to the interwebs. Alright, now I am back. Boom! So that's the bombshell. In a month, my wife and I will be moving to the United States, to Washington, D.C., because I was offered a job with the Voice of America. And for the past 2 years, I spent a lot of time in news. They were really impressed with what I was able to do, both with the podcast and some of the commentary and analysis I did with North Korea, the comfort women issue, and other regional issues. I'm really jazzed about it, but very, very, very sad to step away from my position at the university. The students there were amazing, and actually I was telling some of my colleagues there just the other day that I know a lot of people have sometimes expressed some difficulties in connecting with engineering students, and I didn't. In fact, I loved it. I relished my class time with them. They're just fantastic groups of young freshmen. Fantastic. I love it. And all my students at the other university, miss them terribly. My students at the Hagwon, miss them terribly. But this is just a fantastic opportunity, and I'm really looking forward to it. I think it'd be great. Let's see, say something. Hey there. Don't do that. Maybe no. Anyway, it's gonna be rough saying goodbye to my students. I can leave a comment to myself. Very interesting interface that this has. So we're moving in a month. Very difficult decision to do since it's so impromptu, so quickly. But it was an opportunity I just couldn't pass. Amazing opportunity. And now we're tasked with moving, and that is so stressful. I can't even begin to imagine that. So, still putting the pieces together of that, and the packing shall begin soon. But we'll be moving to the D.C. area in about a month, and all that entails. And it's going to be a grand adventure. Korea's been my home for almost 7 years, and it is going to be very difficult to say goodbye to it. I'm not really sure how the emotional state I will be in, or what the emotional state will be in once I get towards the end, and it's going to be days and weeks before we step on a plane to fly out from this home for the very last time. I know Jo and I definitely want to come back and see friends and see family and explore more, but also very much looking forward to our new adventure in America. It's been a while since we've spent a significant amount of time there, only going back for a few weeks every few years. But as my family continues to age, my mother especially, I'm looking at being back. Hi, Alexis Castro 54. Boom, how you doing? Where are you from, Alexis? Andy, greetings. Andy has been a long time subscriber, and unfortunately I did not get the chance to meet him in person when I visited Japan a short time ago, but hopefully now that we'll be in the U.S., I might get a chance to meet up with him should he ever swing out my way. He's fantastic folks all over the world. That's what one of the things that I really, when I got into YouTube, I really enjoyed the sense of community. And even though YouTube has changed so much and so many people are in it just for the views or in it for the business, for me, it's always been about the connections and the people I have met through YouTube, whether it be in Korea, the United States, or Japan, or other places. Just amazing. I'm totally looking forward to hopefully being able to connect with more people as we get back to the States and stuff. See, just so you know, America left. We moved. Oh yeah, Andy, I am fully aware that we were back in the States for this past winter vacation. It was a surreal experience. Alexis is from Mexico City. Well, and Andy, coming from Arizona, being on the East Coast this time is going to be a hugely different experience as well. So I'm looking forward to that. So now comes the fun time. So I tried this test out yesterday, and I could not figure out how to cancel this thing. So the interface is a little bit clunky on Wirecast, but at least it does send it directly to YouTube. So I have an iOS thing. Coffee Cookie says, "Hi, have a good evening." Well, it's good morning. It's I think it was 8 o'clock in the morning here in Seoul. Yeah, the move is very rough. It's going to be a challenge to get back. But the nice thing is that we made use of Starbucks in the United States, and I'll be able to get my coffee on it. That's really important to me. Greg, congratulations. Glad to have you being able to tune in today. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is really, really cool. And I have to give a heads up to Hiko for this. Hiko Simon, he's the one that included me into this application. I freaking love it. I only wish YouTube would have done this years ago, because after all, they've been saying that, hey, we want to focus on mobile, and they haven't done this. I mean, come on. They've had the Hangout apps, the Hangout app and the Hangout ability for your mobile apps for years, but no tie-in. So anyway, I am going to spend the rest of the morning with my wife here before we head back to our apartment and do some much needed work there, not only in preparation for moving out of here, but also in some of the things I need to take care of there. So thank you again for joining me today, and like I always say, be true to yourself, because when you are, awesome things happen. And that'll be it for me. And now you can watch me fuddle through this interface and figure out how to turn off this little device. So I think I slide this over that way, and then hopefully I can push the stop button.